Valentine's Day is around the corner, and suddenly being single kind of feels very, very loud. You go on social media and everyone is posting their flowers, their gifts, their person, and then there's you or me, or in this case the both of us, me and you watching this video. And we're just left feeling like, okay. I feel like Valentine's Day comes with a whole lot of emotions, whether you like it or not, whether you're comfortable in the season you're in or not. There is just a way it makes you feel. And if you're single and Valentine does make you feel a certain way, I think this video is for you. Let's go. Let's talk about the pressure first. Being single in your 20s certainly comes with a lot of unspoken expectations. It feels like you're supposed to have it all figured out by now. Your relationship, your finances, stability, and the likes. And Valentine's Day just has a certain spirit that amplifies that. It's not even about wanting flowers and gifts. Sure, that would be lovely. I buy myself flowers. But it's just the feeling of being left behind. But I've come to realize that a lot of things that we see and consume, either consciously or unconsciously, is curated on social media. Obviously, like, not everyone who posts their relationship is in a healthy relationship. Not everyone posting roses is happy. And sometimes this pressure comes from the things that we consume, either, like I said, consciously or unconsciously. It makes you feel like something is wrong with you. And I'm speaking out of experience because I've been there. Like, this is me using this video to actually even help myself and probably help someone else who will be watching this video. There's nothing wrong with you and you're not behind. You're not lacking. It's just what you think is different from what it actually is, if that makes sense. Now, let's move on to expectations, right? I mean, I want to talk today because actually, I did a whole video for like Valentine inspired makeup, which is why I'm literally dressed up or my face is made up. And I did like a whole Instagram reel. And I thought, you know what? Since I'm actually filming a whole Valentine series content for Instagram and TikTok, why don't we do something for YouTube? Because I do have a lot to say. But anyways, let's move on to the expectations that comes with Valentine's Day. We often have those expectations of the perfect date, the perfect person, the perfect moment. But what we don't talk about often is the amount of pressure that whole perfect notion puts on people, especially women. The pressure to be chosen, to be loved loudly, and to have proof to show that. And when you don't get that, it starts to feel personal. Like, Valentine's Day has literally become like a comparison holiday as to who got what, whose bouquet is bigger. Me personally, on that day, I'll be judging people's gifts. That's what I do best. It's even plastic.
Oh, it's even plastic.
For me, what I have come to realize and understand about myself is that being single in my 20s is actually a very powerful season for me. Does it get uncomfortable? Yes, because like you have moments where you want to love and be loved and you want to be chosen or, you know, stuff like that. But I feel like what outweighs that is the fact that there's so much clarity in being single. Like in that period, especially when you're being very intentional with who you want to let into your life, like after, like when you meet someone, you know, you just, maybe you're not necessarily dating, but setting your boundaries right. You're not forcing connections just to not feel alone, you know, just like breadcrumbing, exactly, just because you don't want to be alone, you're accepting crumbs from people. And what I've experienced from my last relationship is that I'd rather be single and at peace than be in a relationship that makes me question myself, makes me question my worth, makes me question whatever is going on. And for me personally, that's peace and that's love, because the more I've realized that, the more I've become comfortable in being on my own. And in that same sense, I don't feel the need to rush to be in love, if that makes sense. Like, I'm one of those people that I consider myself a lover girl. Like, when I love hard. Like, sometimes it's very hard for me to even see the red flag. I would see orange. But you know, as you get older, You experience people, you learn from people, you learn your mistakes, you learn your red flags, you learn your boundaries, you learn what you tolerate and what you don't tolerate. So for me personally, I do enjoy being single to some extent, because I'd rather be in this and sleep alone and like not have anyone to talk to than experience that pain of being with someone where you feel like you're being taken for granted. I've been there and trust me, it sucks. It sucks. And my message for someone who is feeling a bit down in this season is that you should try to be more intentional about enjoying yourself and taking care of yourself in your self-care. It's more than just bubble baths and going out for solo dinners, shopping and whatever. It's more of an internal job. You need to be able to choose yourself, even when settling is easier. You need to realize your worth and understand that you alone have the power to, make yourself happy. It shouldn't be dependent on anyone else. You need to be okay with waiting and enjoy and build your life through that process. Because what happens if you never even date someone? Like, what if you never get married? Are you going to continue being in a space of unhappiness because you're not seeing or dating someone? I don't know if that makes sense, because life, there's more to life. Me personally, I've come to realize that there's more to life than the other gender. Sure. And another thing I'll always tell people, that some people always tell me, but you need to love yourself. Loving yourself and romantic love does not replace each other. Like, I feel like they are on two different scales. Yes, you might love yourself, but we are human. We are built to want connection. But don't let that want and that feeling deprive you of actually focusing on yourself and loving yourself, that to the extent that you're going to just tolerate anything someone gives you just because you want to be with someone. And also, being single on Valentine's Day doesn't mean you're unloved. You have love at home. You have love from your family, your mom. Even if you don't have, there's at least one person in your life that loves you, even if they're not your romantic partner. It doesn't mean you're behind. It doesn't mean you're lacking. It doesn't mean anything. It just means you're becoming someone. You're becoming someone better, a better version of yourself. That is why you have that break, that chance. Because once you have somebody now, it's like you're reporting to somebody. But like that moment you have to yourself, experience life for yourself without someone. You don't need to wait for anybody. Experience your life, enjoy yourself. And in fact, this Valentine's Day, you to buy flowers for yourself. If you don't need to put scent from, write it from yourself to yourself. Buy yourself flowers, buy yourself a gift, let it get delivered to you. Write yourself a love note. Journal if you must. Take yourself out to the movies, go for drinks with your girls, do whatever. You don't have to wait for someone to make you feel special. You make yourself feel special. So yeah, if you're single this Valentine's season, I hope you're kind to yourself. I hope you're patient with yourself. And I hope you celebrate yourself even in the smallest ways. And if this video made you feel seen or heard, understood, please share it with a friend. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I just felt like sharing this from my heart because I am a single girl, and trust me, I understand how it feels to be single during this period. You know what's worse? Going through this period with a man who doesn't even buy you a gift. That is single pro max. But that's story for another day, guys. And until I see you guys on my next video, take care, have fun, be safe. To those who are celebrating Valentine's Day, be safe, because in November we're going to see the evidence of your work. But anyways, see you guys. Bye.